Wars aren't just won by heroes with guns. They're won by the people who can fix a tank under fire in the middle of a battlefield. Without the REME, Britain might not have survived its darkest hours. Imagine depending on a machine to save your life, and it breaks down at the worst possible moment. That terror was real for British soldiers until the Royal Electrical and Mechanical Engineers came to the rescue. Today, we're unlocking the secret force that keeps armies alive. And wait until you hear about a lone corporal who stayed calm in the middle of hell. This isn't what you expect from mechanics. Welcome back to the war. At the start of World War II, Britain faced a hidden crisis. The army had tanks, trucks, armoured vehicles, aircraft, weapons. But no one realised one brutal truth. Machines break down constantly. Guns jam, engines stall, tracks snapping under fire. And back then, repairs were chaotic, scattered across dozens of tiny, uncoordinated units. It was a nightmare, and in war, breakdowns get soldiers killed. But out of this chaos, Britain created a secret weapon, and it wasn't a new tank or fighter plane. In 1942, the Royal Electrical and Mechanical Engineers, REME, was born. Their mission: keep every machine fighting, no matter what. REME wasn't just a supporting corps, hidden far from danger. They were a frontline force, rebuilding the army under fire. You might think mechanics work safely behind the lines. Not REME. They fought right alongside the frontline units, recovering wrecked tanks under fire, fixing shattered vehicles during attacks, sometimes even making battlefield repairs while shells rained down on them. Imagine changing a tank's broken track as mortars fall. That's REME life. But here's the twist. REME didn't just fix British gear. They even turned captured German weapons against the enemy. If British troops captured enemy tanks, trucks or guns, REME engineers would work around the clock to repair them and shove them straight back into battle for Britain. If you could steal any enemy weapon during a war, what would you pick? Drop your answers in the comments. REME's finest hours were in workshops. They were on the battlefield. During D-Day, the Allies stormed the beaches of Normandy. Tanks got bogged down, trucks broke down, landing craft were wrecked. Without immediate repairs, the whole invasion could have failed. REME soldiers braved machine gun nests, mines, and artillery to drag wrecked tanks off beaches, repair vehicles under fire, and push them back into the fight. But during Britain's assault across the Rhine, REME engineers pulled off one of the greatest feats of the war. Stick around, we want to hear about how REME saved the final Allied push into Germany. So why was REME so successful? Because every REME soldier is trained first as a fighter, then as an engineer. They could defend themselves, operate under fire, and improvise solutions in chaos. Not just fix, fight and fix. Their motto says it all: arte amate, by skill and fighting. Even today, REME produces tough and skillful soldiers. And here's a question. Do you think military engineers today should still be frontline soldiers first? Let's debate in the comments. Now, let's tell the Rhine story. March 1945, Operation Plunder. The Allies had to cross the River Rhine, a massive natural fortress that Germany had spent years defending. Thousands of tanks, trucks, and men needed to cross fast. but mud, floods, and wrecked vehicles blocked the way. Enter the REME. While under heavy German fire, REME soldiers waded into freezing mud and water to collect broken vehicles, fix tanks on the fly, and keep the flow of war moving. One REME unit recovered over 200 vehicles in just a few days. Thanks to their relentless work, British forces smashed through German lines, speeding to the end of the war. Without REME, the Rhine Crossing could have stalled, and victory delayed by months. Fast forward to the 2000s. In Iraq, the war wasn't fought with mass tanks anymore. It was ambushes, IEDs, and brutal urban warfare. Modern REME soldiers adapted, repairing weapons, armoured vehicles, tanks, and trucks. And just like their grandfathers in World War II, REME engineers risked their lives to recover broken vehicles under direct enemy fire. Because in Iraq, a disabled vehicle wasn't just a breakdown, it was a death trap. And one REME corporal in 2007 showed exactly how far that fighting spirit still goes. In 2007, during savage fighting in Basra, a British vehicle was hit and stranded in the open during a massive ambush. Enter Corporal Miller, a recovery mechanic in the REME. Without hesitation, he led an attempt to recover the vehicle, right into the teeth of heavy small arms and RPG fire. Explosions shook the ground, rounds slammed into nearby vehicles, but Miller stayed cool, working methodically to hook up and retrieve the vehicle, even as the situation grew more desperate. This recovery went on for 2 hours, but the vehicle had to be abandoned. But here's the real victory. Miller's calmness and leadership under fire helped draw enemy attention, allowing other soldiers to escape safely. For his extraordinary bravery, Corporal Miller was awarded the Military Cross, one of Britain's highest honours for gallantry. Because the true courage isn't about winning, it's about never giving up, even when the odds are impossible. And if you were under heavy fire like Miller, would you have pushed forward or fallen back? Be honest. Comment below. Today, REME isn't just keeping up with modern warfare, they're leading it. Their soldiers maintain cyber defense networks, battlefield drones, and even experimental autonomous combat vehicles. Their next frontier? Supporting robotic supply convoys and AI-driven fighting platforms, all while operating in harsh battlefield conditions. But here's what won't change. Machines might get smarter, but wars will always need soldiers who can fix the unfixable under fire. And that's why REME will always be at the heart of victory. The Royal Electrical and Mechanical Engineers aren't just mechanics, they're warriors who keep the army alive. From Normandy's bloody beaches, to the frozen Rhine, to the dusty streets of Basra, REME has been the silent force behind Britain's victories. Victory doesn't belong just to the loudest generals or the flashiest weapons. It belongs to those who never stop fighting, even when everything falls apart. And if you're interested in other British regiments, check out our video on the regiment with the most battle honours, the Rifles. Hi soldiers, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to check back in again soon. That's an order.